Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Mercury Pereira, presenting the practice in Algebra and Trigonometry Activity 2. Number 1. How many ounces of pure nickel must be added to 150 ounces of alloy 70% pure to make an alloy which is 85% pure? So let X is for the amount of nickel to be added to the mixture. So 0.7x 0.7 times 150 plus x is equals to 0.85 times the quantity of 150 plus x. So 150 plus x is equals to 127.5 plus 0.85x. So x minus 0.85x is equals to 127.5 minus 105. So 0.15x is equals to 22.5. So x is equals to 150. Sorry for the typographical error. So this means that you need to add 150 ounces of nickel to the mixture to get an alloy that is 85% nickel. So number 2. How many pounds of cream containing 12% butterfat must be added to 1,800 pounds of milk containing 2% butterfat to obtain milk having 3% butterfat? So let 12% butterfat added be x times the quantity of 12 over 100 equals to 0.12. So 0.12x plus 1,800 times the quantity of 0.02 is equals to 0.03 times the quantity of x plus 1,800. So 0.12x plus 36 is equals to 0.03 plus 54. 0.12x minus 0.3x is equals to 54 minus 36. So 0.9x over 0.09 is equals to 18 over 0.09. So x is equals to 18 over 0.09. So x is equals to 200 pounds. Number 3. How much water must be added to the 200 gallons of mixture which is 80% alcohol to reduce it to a 75% mixture? So 200 times 80% is equals to 200 times 80 over 100. So 2 times 80 is equals to 160 times the quantity is equals to 80% gallons of alcohol. So if 160 gallons of alcohol forms in 75% of solution, then 160 times 100 over 75 is equals to 160 times 4 over 3 is equals to 640 over 3 divided by 3 over 3. So it equals to 213 and 1/3 gallons. Hence, 213 and 1/3 is subtracted by 200 gallons. It will be 13 and 1/3 gallons, or 13.33 gallons of water must be added to reduce it to a 75% mixture. Next. 10 years ago, a man was 3 times as old as his son. In 6 years, he will be twice old as his son, twice as old as his son. How old are they? So let x as son's age and y as man's age. Then 10 years ago, y minus 10 is equals to 3 times the quantity of x minus 10, so 3x minus y is equals to 20. In 6 years, 6 more years, y plus 6 is equals to 2 times the quantity of x plus 6, so 2x minus y is equals to negative 6. Use both equations to find one age. So 3y at 3x minus y is equals to 20, then subtract by 2x minus y is equals to negative 6. So x is equals to 26 years old. So if the age of the son is 26, then the age of his And the age of the man is 3x minus y is equals to 20. Then substitute the value of x. So 3x times 26 minus y is equals to 20. So 3 times 26 equals to 78, and minus y is equals to 20. So y is equals to 58 years old. 5 and number 7. In 2 years, a boy will be 3/4 as old as his sisters. 2 years ago, he has 2/3 as old as she. How old are they? So let x as a boy age and y as girl age. In 2 years, 3/4 times the quantity of x plus 4 is equals to y plus 2. So 3x times 6 is equals to 4y plus 8. Then 3x minus 4y is equals to 2. In 2 years ago, 2/3 times the quantity of x minus 2 is equals to y minus 2. So 2x minus 4 is equals to 3y minus 6. So 2x minus 3y is equals to negative 2. Multiply the first equation by 2 and the second equation by 3, then subtract. So 2 times 3x equals to 6x minus 2 times 4y is equals to 8y, then equals to 2 times 2 is equals to 4. So 3 times 2x is equals to 6x minus 3 times, 3 times, sorry for the term here, it was 9. So 3 times 3y is equals to 9y then equals to 3 times negative 2 is equals to negative 6. So the value of y is equals to 10. So the girl's age is equals to 10 years old. Then if the girl is 10 years old, then the boy's age is equals to 3x minus 4 times, substitute the value of y is equals is 10, then equals to 2. So 3x is equals to 2 times 40. So 3x is equals to 42. Then x is equals to 14. So the age of the boy is equals to 14 years old. Next. Number 6. The sum of Kim's and Kevin's ages is 18. And in 3 years, Kim will be twice as old as Kevin. What are their ages now? So let x as the Kim age, then y as Kevin age. So x plus y is equals to 18, then x plus 3 is equals to 2 times the quantity of y plus 3, then x is equals to 2y plus 3. If x is equals to 2y plus 3, then quantity of 2y plus 3 plus y is equals to 18. Then 2y plus y is equals to 18 minus 3, so 3y is equals to 15. Then multiply both sides by 3, so y is equals to 5 years old. Then if Kevin is 5 years old, then x plus 5 is equals to 18. Then transpose 5, x is equals to 18 minus 5, then x is equals to 13. So Kevin's age is equals to is 5 years old, then Kim's age is 13 years old. Number 8. So Paula is now 18 years old and his colleague Monica is 14 years old. How many years ago was Paula twice as old as Monica? So 18 minus x is equals to 2 times the quantity of 14 minus x. Then 18 minus x is equals to 2 times 14 is 28. Then 2 times x is 2x. 2x minus x is equals to 28 minus 18. So x is equals to 10 years old. Number 9. A girl is 1/3 as old as her brother and 8 years younger than her sister. The sum of their ages is 38 years old. How old is the girl? So 3x plus the quantity of x plus 8 is equals to 38 years old. So 5x plus 8 is equals to 38. Then 5x is equals to 38 minus 8. Then 5x is equals to 30. Then divide both sides by 5 to cancel. Then x is equals to 6 years old. Number 10. At what time between 8 and 9 o'clock will the minute hand coincide with our hand? Angular velocity, sorry. So angular velocity of our hand is 36 degrees divided by 12. So it is equals to 30 degrees per hour and 0.5 degrees per minute. Then the angular velocity of minute is 360 degrees but divided by 60. So it is equals to 6 now since it is between 8 and 9. Then 8 times 30 degrees is equals to 240 degrees. So 240 degrees over times the over quantity of 6 degrees over minute minus 0.05 degrees per minute, and copy 240 degrees over 0.05 degrees per minute. So it is equals to 43 minutes and 38 seconds. So the time will be 8 hours and 43 minutes. 8 hours, 43 minutes, and 38 seconds. So number 11. At what time after 12 noon will the hour hand and minute hand of the clock first form an angle of 120 degrees? So 5.5 degrees over minute times the quantity of x is equals to 120 degrees. So x is equals to 120 degrees over 5.5 degrees over minute. So x is equals to 21 and 9 over 11 or 21 minutes and 49 seconds. So the time after 12 noon will be the hour hand and minute hand of the clock. First form an angle of 120 is 12 hours, 21 minutes, and 49 seconds p.m. Second p.m. Last for the algebra number 12. At what time after 3 o'clock will the hands of the clock be together for the second time? Let 5.5 degrees over minute is equals to 5.5, then 5.5x is equals to 120 degrees since 4 o'clock from 12 o'clock makes 120 degrees. So x is equals to 120 degrees over 5.5. So x will be 21 and 9 over 11 or 21 minutes and 49 seconds. And the time would be 4 hours, 21 minutes, and 49 seconds. Trigonometry. Number 1. At a certain horizontal distance from the foot of a vertical cliff, the angle of elevation of the top of the flagpole 50 feet tall standing on the edge of the cliff is 40 degrees. From the same position, the angle of elevation of the foot of the pool is 35 degrees. How high is the cliff? Equation 1. Tan 35 degrees is equals to y over x. So x is equals to y over tan 35 degrees. So in equation 2, tan 40 degrees is equals to y plus 50 over x. So it will be tan 40 degrees. A quantity of tan 40 degrees times y is equals to y plus 50 times the quantity of tan 35 degrees. So the value of tan 40 degrees is equals to 0.84. Y is equals to y plus 50. Then the value of tan 35 degrees is 0.7. So 0.84y minus 0.7y is equals to 35. So 0.14y is equals to 35. Then y is equals to 200 feet. So the height of the cliff is equals to 250 feet. Number 2. At a certain point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pool, which stands on level ground, is 35 degrees. 75 feet nearer the pool, the angle of elevation is 50 degrees. How high is the pool? So tan 50 degrees is equals to y over x. So x is equals to y over 1.19, which is the value of tan 50 degrees. So tan 35 degrees is equals to y over 75 plus x. So the value of tan 35 degrees is equals to 0.7, then equals to y over 75 plus y, then substitute the value of y to the value of x, which is y over 1.19, then 0.7 is equals to y over 89.25 plus y over 1.19. So 0.7 is equals to 1.19y over 89.25 plus y. So 62.475 plus 0.7y is equals to 1.19y. So 0.49 is equals to 62. This is the sum of 1.19 minus 0.7 and equals to 62.47. Copy. Then here's something. Here is a y. Sorry for that. So the value of y is equals to 127.5 feet. So the height of the flagpole is equals to 127.5 feet. So number 3, 2 points A and B 180 feet apart lie on the same side of a tower on a hill and in a horizontal line passing directly under the tower. The angles of elevation of the top and bottom of the tower viewed from B are 42 degrees and 34 degrees, respectively, and at A, the angle of elevation of the bottom is 10 degrees. So find the height of the tower. So tan 34 degrees is equals to y over x. So x is equals to y. Then the value of tan 34 degrees is 0.67. So tan 10 degrees is equals to y over 180 plus x. So the value of tan 10 degrees is 0.18. Then equals to y over 180 times the value of x, which is y over 0.67. Then copy 0.18 is equals to y over 120.6 plus y over, over 100 over 0.67. So 21.780 plus 0.18y is equals to 0.67y. So 0.49y is equals to 21.780. So y is equals to 44.30 feet. Then tan 34 degrees is equals to y over x. So substitute the value of y, which is 44.30 feet over x. So x is equals to 44.30. Then the value of tan 34, which is 0.67. So x is equals to 66.12 feet. Then next is tan 42 degrees. So tan 42 degrees is equals to h, which is the height, plus 44.30 over 66.12, the value of x. So the value of tan 42 degrees is equal to 0.9 plus h plus is equals to h plus 44.30 over 66.12. Then h is equals to 59.51 over 44.30. So the height of a tower is 15.12 feet. Number 4. Along a bank of the river with parallel banks, a surveyor lays off a baseline AB 600.0 feet long from each other of the line. An object C on the opposite bank sighted. The angles which the lines of sight make with a baseline are 62 degrees, 5.3 height, and 81 degrees, 34.7 respectively. Find the width of the river. So tan 81.578 degrees is equals to y over x. So x is equals to y over 6.75. So tan 62.088 degrees is equals to y over x plus 600. So the value of tan 62.088 is equals to 1.89, then equals to y. Then substitute the value of x, which is y over 6.75, then plus 600. So 108.89 is equals to y over y plus 4,050 over 600. 6.75. Then quantity of y plus 4,050 times the quantity of 1.89 is equals to 6.75 y. So 1.89 y plus 7,654.5 is equals to 6.75 y. Then 4.86 y is equals to 7,654.5. So y, so the width of the river is equals to 1,575 feet wider. Number 5. Two boundary lines of a piece of property intersect at an angle 85 degrees. It is desired to cut off the triangular portion of the property which be 43,560 square feet in area by means of a straight fence. If the fence begins at a point on one boundary for 250 feet from the corner of the property and runs in a straight line to the other boundary, what angles does it make for the boundary lines and how long it is? So A is equals to 1/2 pH, then 43,560 is equals to 250 times height over Z. So 43,560 times 2 rather over 250 is equals to h. So h is equals to 348.48 feet. Then using sine 85 degrees is equals to h over a. So a is equals to 348.48 over sine 85 degrees. So a is equals to 349.81 feet. Then the current theorem, I know it is 5 squared over I is equals to rather a squared plus c squared minus 2ac and cosine b. So b squared is equals to 349. The value of a is equals to 349.82 squared plus 250, which is the value for c, 50 squared minus 2 times the value of AC is 349.81 times 250 times cosine B. So B is equals to the square root of 169,623.06. So B is equals to 411.85. So using sine law, so sine A over A is equals to sine B over B. So sine theta is equals to sine 85 degrees times the value of H, which is which the value of A, which is 349.81 over the value of B, 411.85. So sin theta is equals to 0.85. So theta is equals to sine raised to the power of -1 times the quantity of 0.85. So theta is equals to 58.21 degrees. Then solve for A. So A is equals to 180 degrees minus 85 degrees minus 58.21 degrees. So A is equals to 36.79 degrees. Last, for the trigonometry. Number 6, the sides of a triangular grass flat are 47.5, 64.5, and 85 feet, respectively. Find the minimum radius of action of an automatic lawn sprinkler which will water all parts of the lot simultaneously. Using Heron's formula, R is equals to A over S. So A is equals to the square root of S times the quantity of S minus A times the quantity of S minus B times the quantity of S minus C. So S is equals to A plus B plus C over 2. So S is equals to 47.5 plus 64.5 plus 85 over 2. So S is equals to 197 over 2. So S is equals to 98.5 feet. So A, now we are using this formula. A is equals to the square root of 98.8 times 98 times the quantity of the value of S, 98.5 minus 47.5 times the quantity of 98.5 minus 64.5 times the quantity of 98.5 minus 85. So A is equals to 1,518.48 squared feet. So R is equals to 1,000. And for this, we're using this formula. So R is equals to the value of A, which is 1,518.48 squared feet over the value of S, which is 98.5 feet. So R is equals to 15.42 feet. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, and thank you for listening.